Okay, I'm aware of the fact that on the last video you didn't quite see the last page there. We had 100 meters of cable, 2.5 millimeters cross-sectional area, and then we had 6.8 ohms is the calculation. Right, so in practice what tends to happen is that you are usually given the diameter of a cable rather than its cross-sectional area to work with. Very often crops up in questions. For example, here we've got a piece of cable that's say 7 millimeters in diameter. I need to convert that into CSA, and we know from our previous work on the areas of circle, etc., a couple of weeks ago, area is pi r squared. It's also pi d squared over 4, which is the one I prefer to use. So this is 7 millimeters here. There's the formula. Put the figures in. It's pi times 7 squared divided by 4, and that comes to 38.48 millimeters squared. So if I do an example here, if I've got a piece of cable and it measures 4.5 millimeters in diameter, the CSA equals pi d squared over 4 equals pi 4.5 squared over 4. And if you do that in your calculator, that comes to 15.9 millimeters squared. Okay. Right, so I'll just move the camera to the other side so we can see what we're doing. Can I do that? No, I can't do that. I want to leave it there for a minute. Right. So there we've got 15.9 millimeters squared CSA. If I now say have 50 meters of it and I want to work out its resistance, we know that resistance equals rho L divided by area, so that becomes 17.2 times 10 to the minus 6 times 50 times 1000, or you can just add 3 noughts to it, and that's divided by 15.9, which is our CSA. And if you do that calculation, it comes out to 0.054 of an ohm, or you can say 54 milliohms, because you know that that's it. If you press your engineering form button on your calculator, you'll get 54 milliohms. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll put some questions on solar based on this. When you're doing them, make sure you check whether they're asking for cross-sectional area, whether they're giving cross-sectional area or whether they're giving diameter. And you've always got to convert it into cross-sectional area if you're not given that. Okay, thanks very much.